Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey guys.
It's
Long time no see.
Asia. Right, it's
Jametra.
very
I
long
did.
periodically time. It's a long
What?
periodically time.
I already
Woo.
messed it up. I forget. We were just talking about how we had to introduce ourselves, and I forgot.
Hey guys, it's Tasia.
Jametra.
And Morgan. Hey.
And welcome back to another episode of Not That Complicated.
I'm sure
What it
you've
do,
missed
baby?
us. We've missed you too.
Of course they have. They missed the trash,
Big
the
the.
slander. Big Breaking Bag. Remember, I
Where
used to
else
be
would you get inspiration to man bash? I can't think of one. So
Neither can I.
come and
Neither
chill out with your favorite misandrist. Have a drink, a snack, popcorn, chips, whatever you want to do, and let's just relax and
Whatever you like,
bash.
whatever it is that you like to do, do
Not in
it.
bash.
I should have my
We need to
hookah.
do something with that because those kind of go together. Relax and bash. We go figure that out. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we can figure that one out. Yeah, I should have had my hookah.
That's ghetto, bitch. that's ghetto.
No,
Girl, that's
the people did not vote for the hookah.
mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, okay,
That's
we don't do
ghetto.
that.
Very, very ghetto.
Okay.
All right.
You know, this is why you have people around you. They let you know when things are getting a little crazy. I know you girls like to tussle.
Please.
Okay.
All right, let's go into
So,
the
icebreaker.
Breaking that ice.
This one's gonna be, what's your price? So, what would have to be your annual income for you to be a YouTube couple? And I mean like a YouTube couple who is not like, oh, we don't do family stuff. Y'all do that cringy. Oh,
Pranks and stuff.
yeah. What would have to be your annual income?
annual income.
10 mil. I'm sorry. That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm definitely not to be in the mills.
I need to be paid.
Definitely.
I need to be set for life.
I got to be in 7 figures.
Because I'm not really about to be sitting up here doing pranks on Beyonce internet with another grown man. Like,
And they're fake pranks at that.
But
Like,
yeah, that's one thing. It's a fake one. They be fake.
like
That's the problem I have.
it'd be
and
so
like
fake.
calls of
And
baby stuff. Like, bye.
looks
I'm
like
not
you got
doing that.
My girlfriend pretended to be pregnant for 24 hours. Fuck no. I'm not putting that shit on. No. No, you
After
gotta
my
pay me.
boyfriend's brand new iPhone in the pool. No one cares.
No one gives a fuck. No one cares.
So you guys are expensive.
Well, we
Yeah,
do
I'm
that.
definitely. Yeah, my annual income would have to be in the mills. Have to be in the mills for sure.
You want me to be doing all that on Beyonce internet for thou wows? Stop it.
Yeah,
Please.
no. For 6 figures?
I don't do that.
Ooh.
Y'all do more for less. Honey.
Not on the internet.
Y'all do more for less.
Who I'm doing pranks with on the internet?
Yeah, every damn day. What are you embarrassed? What are you ashamed about what somebody has to say?
I don't got
No,
no
it
nigga
just
to do
goes
that.
against what I want for myself.
What do you want for yourself? It's gonna be like this. You have your persona on the internet. This is what you do, and then you live with your money that you make. You live your regular life.
It's giving psychotic. It's giving delusional.
But the thing is, these YouTube couples, this is their job. I don't want that to be my job.
I don't want to have to depend
that to be
on
my thing.
Yeah, I don't, because especially in the beginning, and for some couples, YouTube ends up being like their major source of income. I don't want my income to come from the entertainment of others, because then at some point, our entertainment or our life becomes a TV show.
I definitely
our
wasn't
life
thinking
becomes something more than that, and I'm just like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't thinking like, oh, that's your only income. I was thinking more like just to do it. Like, not like, oh, you can't do like you can't do any. It's not that you can't do anything else, or that you don't do anything else. It's just like just to do it.
It's also just cringe. So
It
my
is.
answer remains the same. Thank you.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, no. I would actually want to throw up. If a nigga ever offered the idea, let's get on YouTube. You're not the man.
What if y'all do like family vlogs? I don't know any family vlogs.
I don't want that. I don't want to watch that.
No.
I don't want to be in that.
No, me
Y'all
either.
watch
Do I look
vlogs?
like Latoya favorite to you?
I don't like
I don't
to
like family
watch
vlogs.
moms. For real, for real. So
Yeah. All the moms that I watch, they got grown ass kids, or they got kids that like. One of the moms I watch, but she's not a mom vlogger. She's like our she like acts. She does the things that we do. She's just older. She like 30 something, and she got two younger kids are like in fourth and fifth grade, and then she has an older son that's like in college. But like,
yeah,
but her kids don't be. She don't be doing like kids are going to Dave and Buster's. No, she be having
yeah.
regular regular ass.
I'll watch someone that's a mom. I will watch
Mhm.
vlogs from a mother, but I will not watch mom vlogs.
Mom vlogs. There you
There's
go.
a
That's why I
difference.
just stopped watching.
I don't want to watch you pack lunch. I don't want to
Yeah,
watch
no.
you get them ready for school.
Agreed.
Honestly, I don't want to see or hear your kids at all.
Okay,
Honestly,
we know who hate kids around here. So
I don't hate
Man,
kids, but that's not what I want on YouTube. Like that's not what I want to watch.
she hates kids.
you
She
hate
hates.
kids.
I
She does.
don't.
You do.
I literally do
But
not hate
again,
kids.
I don't know,
I can
sister.
understand how it could look
I
a
don't think
little
I've ever
shaky.
heard you say anything positive about
Me
children.
exactly.
Ever.
I literally have never heard you
Like
But
say
literally
okay,
ever.
but y'all have to understand, like, I do love kids. Like I watch, like
Do
I used to watch
you?
kids all the time.
You
Like, so
did?
it's not that. I just
when
think,
you were a kid.
huh?
Was it when you were a kid?
No, like in high
When was the last
school.
time you watched a kid?
When
Okay,
you
so
were a
you were
kid.
a kid. That's
I
good.
don't.
You were a kid.
All I'm saying is, I think that because I've gotten older and like motherhood is a much closer reality than
You don't romanticize it as much as you did when you were
yeah,
younger.
I don't. And I think I'm much more realistic about kids, whereas before I just thought they were cute and I like to play with them and I like to watch them
Well,
and
honey, that's what I want to do.
everything was very temporary about it, but now like realizing like oh like
All you have to do is not get pregnant, and you still can give them back.
oh my
I don't.
gosh,
I'm not
please.
understanding.
But that's the thing, like overarching, I like kids. I do. Like I do. I know it don't be coming off that way
I don't know.
sometimes.
I think it's a little far fetched for you. I think you tolerate maybe. I don't even know if you
No, I
tolerate them.
do. I genuinely do like kids. I really do. I just think my tone in the
So
past like
you don't like
two-ish
person.
years, I feel like makes people think I don't.
What
I
age group?
genuinely
You
do.
like
I'm not ready to be a mom in any capacity, but I do like kids.
you gotta like 7 and up because I don't think you like under 3 for sure.
But I do like even when I was with my son, my like I had a good old time. He didn't bother me not one time. He didn't irritate me, annoy me. Like I
That's
like kids.
that is amazing because he
But
Well,
that's
she was also
was
only with
normally
him for like an hour.
oh oh
okay.
oh
We
okay.
were together for like 3 hours, Tasia,
I
please.
was gonna say, honey.
Wait, are you talking about when he was a baby? Baby, that doesn't count. 4th of July, he was fresh out the cooch. He
Yeah,
was still
down
considered a
south.
newborn.
Yeah,
Who no, that was literally this year. What are you talking about?
No, but I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying.
Oh
And then
well, I have seen
after
it twice.
that, yeah, then after that, we had went to dinner or whatever, and that wasn't that long.
yeah.
But he was super active and blah blah blah. Like, but and still, like I was in it. I was like, yeah,
But he
yeah.
wasn't active like how he would be in your house. So I could
Facts.
see. So, mm-mm.
I just wanna clear everything up, guys. I do like kids. I'm just not ready to be a mom. That's all. That's where that comes from. That's where that comes from. It's the fear of motherhood. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
What's next? We have the pop cultures. There we go. I had to remember. I was like, what the fuck are these things called?
Woo! How does this thing go?
Pop
Uh,
culture.
pop culture.
All right. So pop culture. What you got for us, Morg? Since Jametra doesn't have hers.
Okay, so I saw a video today, and the premise of the video was a young woman of African American descent who was speaking on the the likes of Ari, Jada, those.
Oh, that's my girl Courtney from TikTok.
Yeah, and basically she was saying that that image is not what she aspires to, that she aspires to show up to Whole Foods on a Tuesday afternoon and have like her kids and her husband and blah 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 and like that's cool, but that's just not what she aspires to. And the internet is in a little bit of shambles. I'm trying to figure out what is everyone confused about.
Hmm.
Personally, because I just feel like that's two different lifestyles and y'all acting like y'all don't see the
It
difference.
is. And I feel
Um,
like they're purposely acting like they don't see the difference. Y'all know what the fuck the difference is between the two things that one is giving ghetto hood rich baby mama. Sorry.
and one is
They
giving
dress
wife with kids.
But then she turned out to be a rapper
I mean,
girlfriend.
she is a rapper's girlfriend. She is, but even see, I watch her on TikTok, and before I knew that she was Ali's girlfriend, the aesthetic that she described fits what she's living now, and she's been with him
Mhm.
for a while. So, like me watching her videos, it aligned with what she said. So I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense. And when I found out she was a rapper's girlfriend, I actually was taken aback. I was like, really?
Mhm.
Mhm. I also
And
hate
So
she
that
was even
though
I
on
didn't know
Dash.
this girl
because
at
I saw
all.
her. I was gonna say I saw her TikTok too, like, but not that video, just one of her other videos, and I said at first I thought it was like a voiceover because it sounds like a white
Yeah,
lady.
her voice throws you off. It's very
I said,
country.
yeah,
It's like country popper. Hmm.
yeah. So I
It's
was
Yeah.
just
like,
So
why
very.
I
you
don't
clicking
know.
the sound and she the only one in there? I said, oh, it's her.
Hmm. That's
I just
Right.
don't see how people keep making the point of like, well, what's the difference? Like, are you people? I see a lot of comments like, oh, the only difference is being white, and it's like, wait, do only white people shop at Whole Foods, or because that's saying more about what
hmm
you think
what you
than
perceive
what
than
she
what she
thinks?
would say.
Because
Yeah.
being being a rapper's baby mama and that whole thing is different from being a married wife with kids going to Whole Foods on a Tuesday. It just is. And it's
It
not
just
to say,
is.
and then people were like, oh, so they don't shop at Whole Foods? Like you're missing it. And you're missing it on purpose because that's not what this it's not what this is about. It's not about the store. It's about the overall lifestyle. And y'all are purposely being dense. And I'm just like yo at
Hmm.
this point,
But we can say the other hand that the other side is being purposely dense because when you say this, and this, although it can apply to black people, most of the time people don't mean it that way. I'm not saying that's what she meant, but it's
Yeah,
not just
because she
oh
even did a response
so
video. She was like, she
yeah, but that was
responded
after
to
she
someone
already
saying
said it.
that.
That was after she already
Yeah,
said it,
no,
and it then went into
but
the
I'm
one.
saying, and I'm saying, like, someone said something like, "Oh," she said, "Is this not?" She was like, "You're talking about Jada and Ari or something like that." And she was like, "Okay, you guys are actually taking this to a whole nother level." I specifically just said, "This is the lifestyle I live and the life that I want to live. Nothing's wrong with what they do. That's just not what I aspire." And I'm honestly, I don't necessarily think anything is wrong with what she said because there are a lot of people that I've heard some people say, "I want to be a rapper's baby mama."
Yeah, that's what
That
I
honestly,
understand her
if I'm
part
keeping it
too.
like that shit's fucking ghetto.
I
Being a
understand
rapper's baby
her
mama, do you
part.
hear that shit that they be going
Yeah,
through? Did you
exactly.
hear
I
that shit
understand
Summer was
her
talking
part.
about? I'm fucking
Exactly.
good.
I get
but
her
And I
even
think
Jada was in the comments like, oh, I could pull up to Whole Foods and get out of my one of my four cars. That's not what this is about. This is not about money. This is not about
I
God,
money.
get her part too, but for her to specifically, did she specifically say those names?
no, she didn't. Did she?
Damn.
Hold
She
on, wait,
did,
let
I
me see.
believe.
But for
She
her to
did?
specifically say those names and say it in a way, I maybe she didn't mean it that way, but sometimes you don't know how to deliver it the correct way. You can't. I can't say that's why Jada felt offended because it's just like, girl,
Well,
what do
yeah,
you
yeah,
mean
yeah.
by
I
that?
know, yeah, yeah. I
That's why
totally
I'm
agree
not
with
saying that's what
why.
she meant, right. So we can't just
Yeah.
be like, oh, it is a different thing. What she's saying is right. Yeah, that may be true. But on the other hand, you can't say that she thinks one is better than the other. She's not saying she is saying Jada's lifestyle is fucking ghetto and bad and all of that. That's what she is saying.
But she stated clearly like that lifestyle is cool, just not the one I want. And I feel
Mm-hmm.
like okay, like, and I also feel like some people won't like admit this, but when someone kind of takes, and it's not even a dig, but when someone exclaims that your lifestyle and what you do is like, I feel like to some degree,
then they
everyone wants to
wouldn't
feel a
do.
bit aspirational and inspirational. So, like,
Hmm.
when someone says, like, what you do, I want to do, like, pretty much the opposite, you probably felt hurt, just period, off
People
of
get
that.
offended by that.
No
Yeah.
matter the
People
context,
automatically
or
go into
there was no
defense
way she could
mode.
have said it. So, I just feel
Yeah.
like,
Hmm.
just say your pride was a little struck, Jada, because
Yeah. And
their
I'm
comeback,
with Jametra because I see both sides. I get what Courtney was saying because yes, I personally don't aspire to be a rapper's baby mama.
I
That
don't
just
try to be nobody's baby
I
mama.
don't want to be a baby mama of anybody in the entertainment business. Keep it 100 with y'all. Shit sounds fucking ghetto and stressful. No, thank you. Um, so I get that part and I get what she says she's aiming for, but I also see why I understand why people automatically feel as though I see why people automatically was like, not everybody wants to be white. I see why someone would come to that conclusion because the things that she describes does, even though I don't think at this moment in my life, I don't think shopping at Whole Foods, being home on a Tuesday afternoon, taking your kids to the grocery store, having a big ass Escalade, whatever, having these expensive ass strollers equates to white. At some point in my life, I did.
And
So
you got to be
I would be
realistic. Where are the Whole Foods
exactly.
and
I
Trader
would
Joe's?
be ridiculous to say that I
Where do you
don't
see
understand.
Pokemon?
Exactly. So I understand why someone would say like, "Oh, you are bashing the black women and you're aspiring for quote unquote whiteness." So I could see that, and I'm not against. I totally understand that, but also I feel like it depends on where you are in your life, the place that you have, like what are you doing to
yeah, I
understand
feel like
that?
if you haven't seen it, then you equate that to whiteness. But it's like, again, I feel like your environment shaped your view, and so
Mhm.
you don't have a really clear
Man,
visual
bro.
of the different types of black there are.
When you see those joggers in a black neighborhood, what that mean? Oh, the white people coming in. When they pull up a Whole Food in your neighborhood, what that mean?
You
Y'all
know
niggas
it means
finna
white
get
people.
kicked
Yeah,
out.
it's
White people coming
gentrification.
in.
These are
What it
cues
means.
to gentrification.
So
So
Mhm.
it makes
although
I
it's
I don't fault them for coming to that
yeah.
conclusion.
So
Totally.
although it's not, yes, black people can do this. Let's be clear.
Hmm.
Those are white signs. That is a sign of
Hmm.
whiteness.
Whiteness coming
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
exactly, and I think also I just wish that just because someone doesn't want to do something that doesn't mean that what you're doing is negative. And I think maybe that's where people think everything needs to be so black and white. Two things can be true. Two of these things can be positive in some aspect because obviously Jade and Ari are making money. They're doing what they need to do. They do what they make money however they need so for their families or whatever it may be. And on the other hand, it's something totally different. But that doesn't mean that one is positive and the other one's negative. Like the two can be either positive or the two can be negative, whichever way you flip it. Because some people could say the lifestyle that Courtney explained was a gold digging ass wife. You're just a trophy wife.
Yeah,
That's
because she
negative. I don't
said
want that for
Jada and
myself.
all the work. She don't want to work. That's what she did say.
Exactly. Literally. So like it's like either you could just take it however. Like I
Yeah.
think social media kind of went a little crazy with it.
Really,
But
I
I
was
also
like, what's the
understand.
problem?
Yeah, I was like, I could see why someone did that. I could see why you guys kind of went off. I just maybe I have a bias because I like watching her TikToks. I do like watching her
Yeah,
TikToks.
that probably what happened. Because I'm like, okay, y'all
But
not
also
gonna
I
do
was
other
still
people.
but even when I watched it, I was still very impartial. Like, yeah, I was like, oh, this is Courtney. And then I listened to it and I was like, I don't think she should have said it that way.
Yeah,
And then I saw the comments. I
because
was like,
like she
I
could have
see
just
why
said
people
what she
mad.
wanted to do. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she could have just
Without
said what
bringing up
she wanted
Jade
to
and
do
Ari.
without naming other people. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, leave them
I
out of
agree. I don't think she needed to name drop. I think she should just kept it at I don't aspire for this new up and coming rapper baby mama aesthetic. And I want this for myself. Boom. I want to be a wife. I don't want to be a baby mama. Some people do want to be baby mamas. Some people don't want to be married. Who am I to say that that's wrong or right?
What's your
I know you
popcorn
girls like
sandwich?
tussle.
All right.
Tussle. That is one of my favorite TikToks. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So this video. This comes with a question. Would you guys ever, or what would be the kind of into icebreaker? What would be the price someone would have to pay you to go on Al Gore's internet and cry and like bawl your fucking eyes out. You are sobbing
We
on the
we
internet.
back to the millions because
No, you're being dead ass. This is something truly happened to you, and you are documenting it, and you are sobbing, bawling, crying profusely.
millions again.
Okay, so I'm gonna put both. Also referring to what Morgan's, I'm gonna put a video so if you guys didn't see it. But for this one, I'm also gonna put a video up, and I'm gonna show the ladies. Sorry, I'm so loud. This is a video.
Oh please,
She's talking about her relationship with her boyfriend, and then he says it's not gonna work, and she starts crying. She's just crying, and she just keeps crying. She just keeps crying. It doesn't
that's
stop.
sick.
And someone
For
was like,
free.
Never do that.
someone was like, she looks like Viola Davis.
That's
She's just
embarrassing.
crying.
That is so embarrassing.
That's beyond embarrassing.
That is so embarrassing.
You're not getting a red cent for that.
I'm like, I thought you were going to say somebody dying or something. Like,
No, girl. She just broke up with her man broke up with her. And she's
No.
crying nonstop.
Then to get on the internet and cry over a nigga at that,
No,
oh no.
that is part
And
of
the,
it.
see,
I'm
the
not
thing
doing
is, this is when I understand when people say, like, older people or just people in general say, like, social media is a drug. Because there's so many TikToks that I've come across where people are just doing shit. Like, why are you on the fucking internet doing? Why are you crying? There's this other TikTok I saw. This lady, y'all, I kid you not. I wish I would have saved it. She was fully clothed in the shower, standing there, and
I'm already about to crack up.
she said, "I lost my brother to COVID. This is so sad. I don't know what I'm gonna do in my life." And that part's not funny. It's her standing in the shower, fully clothed. Like, bro, what are you doing? Why did
Was
you
there
do
music
that?
in the background?
Yes, it was like sad music. Why did you do that? Why did you record a TikTok and do that?
That's sick.
Those kind of people that do stuff like that, not right in the head. Because
Honestly,
why did you do that?
I said the millions, but I can't even think of a real price because I'm
not that type of person. I would quite literally never. I'd rather eat my foot and throw up
I
than to do that.
I wouldn't even want to sob in real life in front of people. Like, I'm not ashamed to cry, but if I'm gonna be sobbing, like snot running out my nose,
Viola Davis,
nobody needs to
no.
see that. Period.
No.
So for me to cut on a camera and be like, "Wait, let me get this." Listen.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, that shit's ghetto.
Great, we came to a consensus per usual. Love that for us.
Yeah, no, you'll never catch me doing that.
Especially over a nigga, please. That's the worst part.
Especially over a nigga.
That's the worst part.
Okay, so now let's get into the episode. As you guys know, we've been away for a while, long periodically time. But we're back.
See how long.
And we're better. So this is just gonna be, a little catch-up episode, a little fun, lighthearted,
a little laid back,
shinny-dig, nothing crazy. We're not gonna hit you guys with the hard-hitting topics like why are Black people so homophobic. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna keep it mellow and chill.
Oh, it's only been 2 months. Just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's been like 2 months.
I thought it was like way longer. I ain't gonna hold you.
Ew, that's 8 episodes. Ew. Technically, it's 8 weeks. Oh my god, that's so much. But anyways, so how's everyone been? I think before we recorded, I think the last episode me and Jametra recorded was Hurricane. Morgan was in Houston and then she went. That's I think the last episode.
The last episode I see I'm in, and it said, "Can women and men be friends?" Unless I'm missing one. It said, but no, this is the newest one.
I feel like me and Jametra recorded an episode. Maybe we didn't.
Y'all did record an episode by yourself 3 months ago. Are the flags really red or are you scared? And then we recorded to get all together since then.
Oh, I think we were going to record an episode without you because you were obviously displaced. And then you came back and then you didn't have any Wi-Fi. You remember you didn't have any Wi-Fi?
Oh, yeah.
It was a mess for a while.
Yeah.
Did that happen? I was asleep.
Yeah, I think Jametra fell asleep. So, yeah,
On
it didn't
brand.
happen. Not on brand. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So,
My computer's about to
one
die.
of the first things I know a lot of people have probably already watched this, the girlies, but I'm catching up with Real Housewives of Potomac, right? I'm on season 5 now, so I'm on the season where the fight happens. And
Mm,
I obviously already knew about the fight leading up to all these seasons, so it was funny to see
the
Monique
progression.
and Candace and all that's, all that stuff happening. And now Wendy is on this season that I'm watching. So it's very interesting. Um, but then it started like watching these shows let me like reflect. I obviously don't have a huge group of girlfriends like that, like a Real Housewife franchise, because that's obviously it's just too fucking much. Just too many fucking friends to have to be that close to. It's too many.
They're not
Um,
even friends. They coworkers.
exact. You're also right about that. They're not even really friends. But one thing I have noticed across all franchises is that they always want to force people to apologize. No matter what it is, something always happens. It's like, you need to apologize to you. And I'm sorry. The first time, like, I realized it for the first time. Like, I had always, like, noticed them, like, why are you guys forcing somebody to do that? But, like, it really became very clear to me with this episode with Wendy. She had basically blew up on Ashley because Ashley brought baby Dean to the cabin. And she was like, what the fuck? And she went off on Ashley. And they were like, you need to apologize. You need to apologize. And she was like, no, I don't think that warrants an apology. I don't feel like it. I don't want to fucking apologize. And I agree with her because I'm like, if all of y'all are forcing me and telling me I need to apologize, me as a person, I'm going to do the opposite. I don't give a fuck.
Do you
All
apologize?
10 of y'all, I do, but all 10 of y'all are telling me, you need to apologize. You need to apologize. You need to apologize. I'm going to be like, no, and kiss my ass. Because
See,
all
no.
10 of y'all
I'm
are not
gonna,
about to be, y'all not about to gang up on me and tell me that I need to do something. And I noticed there's a trend with all the franchises that they be telling people they don't even ask them to. They tell them, you need to apologize. And I'm just like, am I the only one that's tripping? Like, would y'all ever
No, because
apologize to
people's
someone
feelings be getting
after?
hurt. Like that's the if you're gonna have a reality series, there's gonna be conflict.
yeah.
There's gonna have to be apologies because if there's no
Resolution.
apologies, then the storylines don't develop because
Mhm,
everybody go be beefed out. When
Mm,
like
mhm.
you go finish the season and nobody go be friends because if no one ever apologizes,
yeah.
then
Well, I'm not saying that no one should ever apologize. My qualm is the forcing. It's like they all come together and be like 3 or 4 of them. And they're like, I think I think Morgan needs to apologize to Tasia. I think she does. Like, why would she say something to like why would that was just like off the rocker? She needs to apologize. And we at dinner. So, Morgan, you remember that one time you called Tasia a dirty, low down trick? I think you should apologize to her like right now, right
Okay.
now.
One,
And I just be
I'm gonna say two things. I'm gonna say two things. In the thing of the episode, honestly, the producer probably telling them to say that. Like,
I
oh,
think so too.
let's make
because
this
they definitely give them talking points.
yeah. But in real life, I'm an apology forcer, but that's because people be taking too damn long to apologize. And if you take too long to
Mhm.
apologize, you're gonna kick in my grudge holding. Because I get over stuff very quickly if people but I need an apology. If you're not sorry, then okay, we're just gonna hold a grudge for forever. And do you want
Yeah, I think
Oh,
personally, I
gosh.
don't really make it a point to force other people to apologize. Like for other people's issues, if I'm just like a bystander, witness, an involved
Yeah, that's what
friend,
I'm talking about. It's like,
I'm not
why
really
all
like
3 of
that.
y'all?
When it comes to me, I just think I'm gonna restrict access to me to a certain extent until I get the apology.
oh no, I'm gonna say
Mhm.
it. I'm gonna say, so are you gonna apologize? And then we can move on from it. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
it.
because
I'm with you.
I'm the type to be like my personality type is very bet got it. And
Yeah,
then just like
and
back
move
out slowly in
accordingly.
reverse. And
Yeah,
then when
yeah,
you come back
yeah.
trying to run up, like, oh, wait, you're not sorry.
1
Where's
second.
the apology? I didn't hear it.
1 second.
What are we doing?
No,
So
because
I
sometimes,
do think, you know,
yeah, I think sometimes people don't like to apologize about stuff, and then they just want to keep on going on with the merry way. Like, oh, we are no.
you're
Look,
not doing that.
I'm still here. Let's talk. Are you gonna apologize before you say any other word to me? Before you say hello to me, I'm gonna need an apology.
And sometimes it's not, my feelings may very well not be hurt. Maybe it's just the principle. Maybe I just feel like what you did was low down. And I don't want to talk to you until you
Well, then
apologize
if
about it.
your feelings are hurt, why does somebody need to apologize? And that's also be my qualm with these TV shows
Because
because
if you
they be
if the
saying things are not a
principle,
big deal, and then they're like, no, but you need to apologize to me. But you can't force a grown ass person to apologize to you
You
if they do
can.
well,
not.
no, I'm
I feel
just
like, but I
saying.
also feel like if you're forcing an apology, it's not a genuine apology. So at that point, why do you want a fake ass apology? I'd rather have
I
no
don't.
apology than a fake
Yeah,
one. And I'm like,
I
oh, I'm
don't force
sorry.
apologies. Period.
I
Yeah,
asked the
me, I don't
question,
give
are
a
you
fuck.
gonna
I'm
apologize or
not
not?
doing
If you're not,
Yeah, I'm
it.
not gonna beg. Once I when it's me personally, once I've restricted that access, and then you're trying to figure out why you acting this way, I'm like, oh, because you didn't apologize.
Yeah, and
And
then
if
because
it's if
you
I'm
did this and blah blah blah.
witnessing something, I'll only say that if somebody come to me like, oh, like you
yeah,
recently been talking to me, I would like be like, yeah,
yeah,
you
you
did
should apologize.
apologize.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
So other
apologize.
than that, I just kind of let people's
do what they do. I don't try to
yeah.
gang up and be like,
I'm
everybody, you
not
guys
going
need to apologize.
again because right. If I have to force you, if I have to ask you repeatedly to apologize to me, or if I have to
Come on.
force you to apologize to somebody else for y'all situation, that's not genuine.
Yeah, you're just
So
repeating what I said. At that
But
point, it's not an apology. It's
and
like you do not
then
care.
that's when you say, "I'm not sorry," and then we can
I
move
know. No,
on
that's what I'm saying. That's when I
from
realized
there.
in that episode when Wendy straight up told her, she said, no, I don't think this warrants an
Yeah,
apology. She was one of the very first people, if not the first person to say, no, I'm not fucking apologizing. I don't agree with that. I'm not going to apologize right now. She apologized the next day because she sat in what it was and she realized her fault. But at that moment, she was like, y'all not about to force me. And at this moment, I don't feel, I'm in defense mode. I don't feel that. I'm not apologizing for that shit.
can't find the
And I was like,
remorse.
see, why can't y'all just let people? They was like ganging. They were like so mad, and I was just like, that didn't even happen to y'all. That was Ashley. Why is everybody else so mad about something that didn't even happen to y'all?
But
I get that y'all
also
friend or
it's the
whatever, but like
instant
it was like so much.
gratification. Because when you're on a show and you're on a reality show and you're filming with these set people, if these two people beefing and y'all constantly have to be around each other, then I can see why they like, can y'all please
sorry,
like
and
we gotta
apologize.
keep doing these scenes and y'all all this tension. Like, can we please just move past it? So it's like,
And then knowing they be on one scene for 12 hours, come on,
Mm-hmm.
let
Yeah,
let's get this done, please.
let's say our
yeah,
sorries and move on.
Because I
yeah.
know
So
they
there's
be
not like
arguing about one thing for hours, and it's just like, whew,
Or weeks.
please.
So
it was just interesting to me. I was just like,
but yeah,
that is just
Potomac
so
is a really good
interesting that y'all
franchise.
be
I feel like
forcing
people be
people.
sleeping on it. Um But Potomac is good. Potomac is good.
But something
And
is
then
good.
once you get
Yeah,
into this season, I think, yeah.
yeah.
Oh
But you
It's
gotta
damn,
finish
good.
this
I
one.
missed the dang
Yeah.
on reunion.
You didn't record it? I got to record it,
I
girl.
did,
I'm
but
gonna
I
watch
was supposed to
Damn, I
watch
miss
live.
Insecure. Gotta
Oh
watch
damn,
Oh
Insecure
yeah, I
later.
gotta watch Insecure too. What
Yeah,
else is new in your
but
life in the past
yeah.
2 months or 3 months? Whatever you want to give us.
Shit, I don't even fucking know. I feel like so much has happened. It's like I don't know what has happened, you know?
I was about to be like, well, who else gonna tell us?
Um,
Well,
I don't know. I mean, I had a
yeah.
great time for homecoming. I went to Louisiana.
Hoot hoot.
Um,
Yeah.
second week of October. Had a grand time. I
Jolly good
loved it
time.
there. Good old Baton Rouge. Didn't think I was gonna miss a good old red stick, but I sure
Mm.
did when I touched down and I smelled that Louisiana air in New Orleans, and I knew this is gonna be a great weekend, and it was amazing.
'Twas
So
delightful.
that's a great once a year trip. Okay, don't catch me down there too often now. Relax. I
girl,
ain't
you
gonna
could
be
go
out there
visit.
too much.
Whoa there, Tiger.
Oh no, I don't want to. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm cool with just going once a year. Like if I only could go to Baton Rouge once a year, I am a-okay with that. She's good. She is fine. But that was fun. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of anything else.
Yeah, I literally didn't do anything fun.
No, I didn't do anything fun.
It doesn't have to be something
No, I
fun, just
literally
something worth
did.
noting, I guess.
Yes.
Nothing.
What are the girls
Oh,
up
okay.
to? Oh, nothing at all.
Got it.
We can stay forever.
I'm trying to think too. I mean, there was the Hurricane Ida. That was interesting. It was giving Katrina. It was just a little bit. Yeah, I was gone. I don't know. I was gone. We went to Houston and then I ended up in Milwaukee. I think overall I was gone maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Um,
say.
so that was like an unwanted hiatus, or if it was not a vacation. Nothing about that was relaxing. Um,
Yeah.
so I'll just call it a hiatus. Other than that, I've started a new job. Oh, duh. Uh, my life is on a complete
I ain't
180.
want to put your business out like that.
Low key, in the past 3 months, my life has definitely done a 180. I don't know how I missed that. Yeah. I'm a marketing manager now. Love that for me. Yeah, she's in her field. These degrees are not being wasted, babes.
Boom.
Um, yeah, so I'm officially in my field now. Officially started my career. Um, life's pretty good, God's great. My therapist is great. Those hope
Love that.
between the two of those. I mean, how can I fail? How could
Where
I?
could a girl go wrong? Where
How
could a
how
girl
could
go
I
wrong?
fail? So yeah. No real drama, you
Who has
know.
drama
Nobody
nowadays?
stressing me out. Huh?
Yeah,
So
no
who
fucking
has drama
drama,
nowadays?
please.
With these niggas.
Oh,
Mm.
I don't have that. So yeah, life is pretty good. We're in the home stretch of 2021. It's been a crazy year. I feel like I've had 9 lives this year because I low-key have. Um, so let's just finish this thing out strong.
Not
And
9 lives.
2020, no, but literally, literally. So
Literally.
hopefully 2022 is a much more, how can I say this? Smoother, all cohesive, like overarching tone of positivity, growth, expansion, love and light. Because although I'm grateful to be here right now today, it's been a journey. So hopefully there's no more journeys. Hopefully it's just enjoying the destination, the arrival. That's what I'm hoping for in 2022
Of
for
course.
everyone,
Oh,
not just me.
boom. Jametra, you still got nothing for us?
I'm saying, not a thing.
I literally don't do anything.
Nothing at all.
No,
Nothing. No TV shows you're watching that has made you pique an interest of anything. Nothing. It's just
I watch Love and Marriage
vibes and
Huntsville.
breathing.
Yeah,
Huh?
pretty much,
Love and Marriage Huntsville, they got the drama.
girl.
They do. She was
It,
telling me about it. I
it's
said,
ghetto
ooh,
over there.
child.
I want to
For
get into it more, like I really do, because between Melanie and that man,
you should watch it. You should watch it.
I think I
Yeah,
saw
because she
like
was giving me the
most of the
breakdown. I was
first
like,
season, like basically before everything hit the fan with Melanie and Martell.
Mhm.
Like before, like when I saw it, they were the cute happy couple. So pretty much, and then I think I got into it a little bit when there was a mistress calling the phone, but I think that's kind of where the ball dropped for me. So I would have to like go. How many seasons are there? 2 or 3?
It's on the third season now. Third season's almost over.
So what
Two season.
season do they like? What season does everything blow up to?
Yeah. So
I would need to go watch 2.
in the second season they were filming it was two episodes when she had their fourth baby because she got pregnant again. So that's when she had the fourth baby, and then COVID happened, so it halted everything. And then when it came back from COVID, that's when she had filed for divorce. It was during because
hmm.
when she came back, she was like, "It's a pandemic. Where are you going for hours at a time? Nothing's open."
Mm.
Oh,
And
see that? I
oh,
feel like the pandemic was like the worst time for cheaters because it's really like, where are you going though? Like
Where are
literally
you going?
nothing's open.
yep.
Nothing is open. You
There's
can't
nowhere
do
to go for
anything.
hours.
And in some cities, they're patrolling to see if you're out past curfew. So where the fuck
Mm-hmm.
are you going?
And
What are
they
And
you
then
live
it's
doing?
like if you leaving, if your mistress is like in another state,
mm-mm.
ain't no playing bit. Where you
I
going?
I know.
I think at one point he had her apartment there. So
Oh, you
yeah,
paying rent. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you would have had me fucked up.
yeah. So I said, mm-mm.
It's our own, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wanna, I'm gonna,
It is so good.
I'm
It's
gonna try to
good.
jump back into that.
I'm gonna send you up the wall. He gonna make you want to choke me. On the last episode, because there wasn't a new episode this week, but last week, um, I don't know if Melody went out on a date or if she was just there with something. If she was on a business meeting, but she was at a restaurant with a man. While this Martell left his meeting, and went up to her table and was recording her and was following her. And then so she confronted him on the show because this happened not on the show. So then she confronted him on the show, and he was like, I'm just gonna be petty. And she was like, for what? And she's, I'm not your woman anymore. And he
Does
ain't
he
know.
not want her to move? Well, of course not. After he did all that cheating,
Embarrass her. He was trying to embarrass her because like so whatever be happening off camera, and then she'll bring it up on camera. She was like, "Stop texting me, telling me that you want to be with me. I'm not your wife. Stop doing this. Stop doing that." And then he'll be like, "Who said I want you to be my wife? I don't never want to get married to you again. I only want to be with you for the kids. I never said that."
oh
All right,
girl,
let's unpack
niggas
that.
really be having my trademark nigganesia.
Yeah.
Let's unpack that.
I
What's
need to get
up
that coined.
with the men that do the fucked up shit,
Hold on. We
And
heard
once
but
you
be
back,
like,
crazy.
but once you back,
echoing, bro. Your computer echoing.
I don't
Huh?
hear echo.
I don't hear
Yeah.
echo either.
Oh, dang, it's just me.
Can you hear echo now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't
You
hear
said
one.
something maybe.
Ave
I don't hear Megan. I
Maria.
just hear me and you echoing. But okay, let's
Mm,
just keep going. Whatever.
okay. I just want to know what's the issue with these men that do the fuck ups, and then when you leave them and you're moving on, now it's like you're trying to have your aha moment. Like, why was he trying to go to wherever she was and
You
record
know,
her?
you know what the problem is. What is my number one thing that I say is wrong with men? What's this one word? Come on.
Stupid,
Inflow?
No. Starts with E.
entitled.
That's the one. I
Mm.
Yep,
feel like that word perfectly
there you
encompasses
are.
everything that is wrong with the male species. Cause it does.
Entitled.
Cause he be trying to drag her too. So now that I
That
think
sounds
they're
like
in the middle
somebody
of
I
the.
know.
I don't know if on this episode they're no, they are divorced. They are divorced. They're for sure divorced. But he was like, so he cheated, came out da 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 da. So now they divorced. Now he talking about something. Well, she cheated on me too. She cheated on me too. Well, good,
Oh,
motherfucker. You had a girlfriend for all these years. Good. We don't care.
Literally.
Good. And then
literally.
he keeps saying that she's a bad parent and that she's neglecting her kids.
What were you doing when you was at the apartment? Oh,
What were you doing when you were playing
that's
hockey
crazy.
sock with that woman?
Weren't you gone during
You
the
wasn't
pandemic?
neglecting the kids?
Endangering your kids? Because now you
Going
bringing
to see
that
that
outside
woman?
bacteria?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's really upset because they had their company was together, but they dissolved everything. So now they have no businesses together because their business it was a family business, and so they dissolved it. She was like, "I don't want nothing to do with you. Let's dissolve everything." They dissolved it. She has the license. They're in real estate, but she has the license to do what they are doing. He doesn't have the license, so now he can't do it
Yeah.
without anybody. So and he was like, "She planned our divorce. She planned it." Hey, sis had to get her money up to
No.
make sure she was straight. Now you over here filing for bankruptcy and you broke and disgusted over
Right.
there.
When she got her
He
license, why you ain't
is?
get your license?
Yeah, he filed for bankruptcy. No, he really, he really.
So is the check from the
How?
show not?
I mean, but not to the lifestyle. They were millionaires in freaking Alabama off of real estate stuff. what they were doing. I think they were like building something. They were doing something. She explained it, but I forgot what it's. It's something where they like fix foreclosures for
Development.
the banks or something
Yeah,
like
I remember that part.
that. But either way, now he has to work with somebody else who has the license to be able to do it because she has a license and she don't want to work with him. And she has all her other stuff. She got like her little speaking engagements. She got her Instagram stuff. Like she started doing more and more stuff, and he ain't got nothing. So
Tick,
even
tick, 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 boom.
she still has other streams of income. I'm gonna send y'all her song
He
that
got
she made. She made a
zilch.
song
When
about
I
it.
saw the music video, I said, "Oh, all
She
right,
made a song about him.
we're going there. Got
Uh-uh.
it."
On this
Not a
interview
song about
he
him.
was like, you got my kids singing that song for some reason. First of all, his kids don't know that he has another baby, and he has like a 9 and 10-year-old or something like that. Even though two of them are babies,
Mm.
and two are older, who I feel like they understand. So he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in the episodes, they still don't know that he has another baby, but he wants them to think of him in such a high regard. But I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
that's not realistic. That's not who you are. That's not like
That's
a
not
living.
what you are.
Why do you want everybody
Sorry.
to lie to these kids? And so either way, he
Mhm.
was yelling at Melly. He was like, "You got our kids singing that motherfucking song. You got our kids singing that motherfucking song." Then he met his mama, and his mom was like, "Yeah, I told him. Oh, that's just about." Then she said they were talking about it or something, and she was like, "Yeah, I told him. Yo, your mom just singing about your daddy." And so it came out that the Melody wasn't even the one who told the kids that it was about. It was
Damn.
his mama.
That's sick.
And that mama is one of them. I want to start with your mama. She
A
should have.
Mama Joyce.
She
No,
should
not a
have.
Mama Joyce. But I know when to
No.
start with your mama. She should have whooped your ass
She
because
done whipped your
Oh,
ass. She one of
he a
those
yeah,
Mama
mamas.
Joyce.
now, like now that everything when it first came out that he was cheating on her, she was like, "You're wrong, you're wrong." But now that everything has played out and they're divorced and Mel is winning and he losing and I'm losing, now she like be trying to bash Mel and say, "I don't know why I keep doing stuff to my son. My son is the victim."
My
Child,
son. My
Victim.
son.
yeah, put my son, my son, my son. I was like, honey, please, ma'am.
Your son is heart garbage.
Where is
So
that
shut
coming
that shit
from?
up.
Like, where are you pulling? Like, is this a boy mom thing? Like, what is it?
It's because they say because Mel cheated on him. The story is when the first time she found out. So the story of it was like in 2017. The show came out in 2018. She found out about the girlfriend in 2017, and at that point they had been together for 2 years. But when the filming of the show started, she thought they were done. Like she thought that he had stopped doing that and they were working. They were back to being a family. But then, literally as soon as the show started, the girl called again, and she was like, "Now wait a damn minute." So that's how the whole cheating stuff came onto the show because she thought it was over and that it was
Mm.
not a part of their storyline because it was a part of the storyline in the fact that it's something that their marriage overcame, but they didn't overcome it because that was his
Didn't
girlfriend
know because he was
still.
still cheating. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was
Of
still
course.
spotting and bopping.
And
Mm.
so
Very
when he
Interessante.
first found out she got an apartment, and that's when he said that she cheated on him. But she was like, "Was I talking to other people?" Yes, because I had my own apartment. Did I have sex with
Then
anybody?
there we have
No.
it. Mm.
Oh, girl. That's
Mm.
a lot.
Mm. It's good
Can't be
drama. It's
cheating and
good
have a
country
problem with how
drama.
people react to it. So
Yeah, I'm like, you had a girlfriend for 5 years. If she wasn't cheating with the man for 5 years, then y'all
oh
not
fucking
equal.
well.
If one of the kids not yours, then y'all not equal.
That's sick.
Not equal.
Well,
Mm, mm,
as you
mm,
can
mm.
see, we love reality TV here. Um,
That's a fact.
um,
That's one thing that gets me by, okay? When I do need a de-stressor,
child,
I turn on some good old reality TV.
because you can deflect from your own problems and watch other people's.
Facts. Because you worry about
Yeah,
other
and
people's
you can be
problems. You
like,
watching other people's problems play out.
you be
Like,
like,
shit,
whew,
couldn't be me.
my life is not this ghetto.
My
I'm
life
living
is
good.
not
That's literally
this.
what it's like. Like, damn.
My shit is not in shambles like that, because what the
Right.
fuck is that? Doom, 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 doom. What the
Where did
fuck
you
is
do
that?
that? Wait, do we have
Um,
a not that complicated?
but no, I got one last thing to talk about.
Oh, what is it? What is
Miss
it?
Chloe Bailey.
Oh, now why
I
you didn't bring it up for pop culture?
I love
No, because I just
Chloe.
thought about it. This because like I mean technically this episode is all kind of like pop culture.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
like, okay, so lately Chloe has been in the news for two things. One, Miss Lollipop. Two, Miss Trash Ass Song. Flexing on my ex. So, which one would we want to start off with? Lollipop or Flexing on my ex? Because I have things to say about both.
Either let's start with the what came first. The lollipop was first.
Miss Lollipop. Okay. So, me personally, I don't have anything against Chloe. Beautiful gowns. I like Chloe and Holly together. Even beautiful gowns, you know? Great, amazing. Nice songs, beautiful voices. Um, when Hallie started to do her Little Mermaid thing, you notice obviously she was off in somewhere in fucking Europe. I don't know. So she was busy, and then COVID came. It was no longer Chloe and Hallie. It was like Hallie had to do her shit, and then Chloe had to, hold down the fort in America. And then, as she was holding on the fort, I guess she came into herself as a solo artist. And as she came into herself as a solo artist, that also meant she started doing these other things that people, started to realize her personality. And I wouldn't necessarily say we learned her personality. We just learned that the girl has body yada yada, and she know how to, do a little twerkiana. Okay? We don't necessarily know her. We just know she knows how to pop the ass. Okay? Okay? You following? So, no, nothing against it because I like to, shake that ass, drunk or sober. No judgment here. But then things started to get a little strange when I felt like she was letting the twerking or the sexiness become her, if that makes sense. But it wasn't her. Like when I think of people that possess sex appeal, I think of Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I don't think of Chloe Bailey. Nice looking woman. To some people would say sexy. Body yaddy yaddy. Sex appeal? No. Tiana Taylor, sex appeal.
Yes.
Chloe Bailey, I'm not getting that. So with Miss Lollipop, it was giving very much forced.
You don't gotta keep saying it, man.
Right.
Just
And then also it was on top of the Mercy video. That was a lot. I don't like the video whatsoever. Hated it actually. Because it was just a lot of gyrating and a lot of what the fuck is going on here. I was just like, where's the concept? Where's the concept? Where's the concept? Where's the concept? I only liked the parts of the video where she was in that black outfit ensemble in the hallway. That was very artistic to the eye. That other shit, I was like, what the fuck is this? So then that plus this, it just seems like it's just forced. It's like she's trying to live up to what people were saying that she was like a couple months ago during like the summertime. It was like, all Chloe Bailey does is twerk on Instagram now, blase, blase, blase. And it's like, she came out, she was crying. She said what she said, but she was crying. And it's now she's trying to live up to what people were saying about her to try to defend the fact that she's trying to say like that's her. But it's like, we clearly can tell that's not you.
Is it?
You look like you were uncomfortable licking that lollipop. That's not you. And I know you're uncomfortable because you deleted the video. If you were true to yourself and that was truly you, that would still be on your Instagram right
wait,
now.
she really did.
It's not there anymore. It's gone. Last time I checked, it was gone.
My God. Okay, so here are my thoughts, right? Chloe is a very talented young woman. Oh, really? It's gone. Okay.
Yeah, it's gone.
A very
It's gone in like
talented
a couple
woman.
hours.
I think that her emergence into fame and notoriety was with her sister. And I can understand if the both of them feel like, well, this all started when they got separate Instagrams, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I feel like they tried to really acknowledge we are an entity, but we are our own people. Because I really feel like people think they're the same person and the same type of person, and they really aren't.
Mm-hmm.
And I could just tell, like, from what I've seen from their personalities, just even on live, like, they are complete opposites. So, like, I can understand wanting to separate themselves in that way. I think Chloe, she's young, like, she's discovering herself. And I think she also made this comment, like, basically the things that she posts now is the same type of content that she used to post on her Finsta that
Mm-hmm.
people have always been seeing from her. I do think it's probably sensationalized a bit. Um, but I do think that an aspect of the recent sexual content can come off a little disingenuous. And I
Yeah.
just, what I really would hate to see is if people start to discredit the amazing artist she is, because she's more than just a singer. Like, she's a great producer, a
Mm-hmm.
great writer. She's all of these things. And
Mm-hmm.
what I really would hate is if people just like discredited her altogether because of these last few months, okay? Like, hopefully, my wish when I go to sleep tonight is that her album roll out, because I know she has an album coming out, that her album roll out is true to her, genuine to her. And it's not even that she has to be the person we think she is or she's been in the past, but just more genuine, whatever that is. I like, we know she's a nerd. We know she likes geeky stuff. Like, and that's fine. Girls that. Do a jigsaw puzzle in the middle of a concert. I don't care. As long as it's
What
genuine
is
to you.
twerking, man?
You know, and I mean,
There's
you
the
can
thing
be
is, there's
both.
nothing's wrong with
You can be a
twerking.
nerd that twerks. Like, that's fine. I
Yeah,
just wanted to
there's
be more
nothing wrong with
genuine. And
that.
yeah,
It's
and
just
she
like
also
it's
said,
constant. It's like
yeah, she
not with
said that
her.
her
It's just even
album,
you.
Not y'all talking about something. She was twerking while he was working. That's what y'all saying
She
right
was
now.
twerking. Like the thing is,
That's
I don't
mm,
even have a problem with her twerking.
that
It's just
she was
like the
twerking
way
while Holly was working. That's
it
what
was the
y'all just said.
way that she goes about it. It just seems it's so cringe and so like it's like
It
someone has a
is.
gun to her head, metaphorically. Twerk
I think
now.
it's. I don't think it's because
It just
I
looks
think,
awkward. I just be like,
but I think that's because she's becoming a woman. She's not comfortable in that womanly body. That's
yeah.
what I think. That's more what I think the cringeness is from.
I
Seriously.
do think that in the beginning, before it became all of this, people had a hard time accepting that they were
Yeah.
growing up. Because I remember when Ungodly Hour came out and it was like, oh, they cuss. And
Mm-hmm.
that was like an adjustment. Like, just seeing them grow
mm-hmm.
up, because realistically, when you've seen them since they were little kids
But they
playing the
look.
piano with them covers, like a very long time ago. And I think that a lot of artists that kind of grow up in front of our eyes, a lot of people have that hard time watching that transition.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a part of it, a valid part. But I can also acknowledge the part where it's like, all right, the lollipop was a bit much. Not
It
gonna
was
lie.
a bit much.
That was a
Not
fucking
gonna lie.
lie.
I'm not
She
saying
did.
Like
She
that was a
did say the
lie.
new album is gonna have a lot of pop on it, which we aren't used to seeing from her. But she says like that's genuine to her, and she likes the way her voice sounds on those types of records. So I'm
And I
intrigued
would
to
beg
see
to
how the
differ.
album will sound.
I would
if
beg to
she likes
differ. I
it.
would fight her in court with that one. Her voice does not sound better on pop. It doesn't.
She
She
didn't
needs to
say
go
it
back to
sound
what
better.
they were
She said she
doing.
likes the way it sounds. Not
Okay,
if
well,
it sounds
wouldn't you choose the
better
one that
than she
sounds
likes
better?
it.
Wouldn't you choose the one that
No.
sounds better?
People make music
Please.
that they like all the time. That's not
Wouldn't you choose the one
necessarily
that sounds better?
people make
I just
music
feel
I'm
that
like
they
I'm I'm intrigued to see what the album sounds like. I'm looking forward to it just because I know I like her writing, I like her
yeah.
production, I love her voice. So and I mean I'm an
And to
Ariana
know
Grande stan,
she's
so like pop isn't, I'm not opposed. I just want to see
yeah,
how it'll
right. And to
play
yeah,
know
out.
I'm
that
not
she's a
opposed to pop.
producer, she's not gonna be doing ballads all the time. It's just
No,
not
I'm not
realistic.
saying that. I'm just saying what I like from her is what I've already heard. I've heard her try to do this little crossover mess. Mercy fucking sucks. No, I don't want to hear that. I
We
don't want to hear
don't
nothing. And then
need
now I'm hearing this
no
next song.
animals.
If it's anything like that in Mercy, scrap it. Cut the album completely and let's redo it. Let's start from the bottom. Because if you're getting on here talking about flexing on your ex and you're talking like a monster, I don't want to hear it. I
Okay,
don't want to hear it.
I thought that we were really gonna get somewhere when it first came on, and then it was like a
I
It
ain't
was
even
a
listened to the
decline.
whole thing, so I don't
It
have an
just kept
opinion on
going
it.
down.
like I
It
was in
just
the beginning.
kept
I was like, okay,
literally you were kind of like,
all
okay,
right, and
okay.
then it
And
was
then
like
it
I was
just
like,
I'm gonna play it for you, Jametra, because I quite literally was like, what is this?
no wait, it's reminding me of that video of us on the podcast. I was like, I don't know.
Like, what the fuck is this? Okay, hold on, let's get ready to play. Let me turn it up. Oh God.
I'm just out here stunting on my ex. Nothing but little light flex. I'm just out here stunting on my ex. I thought I heard a lame nigga say I wasn't gonna blow up. Now he double tapping my picture, seeing my glow up. Nothing but little light flex.
She had me here. She
I'm just
did.
out here
Yeah,
stunting on
I
my
like that part.
ex. I'm just being honest, I'm just telling true facts. Boys won't pull my dreads, baby, I don't have tracks. All my hoes is fly, baby, we don't do mess. I just might go live, but throwing it back. Count up, racks. I should bet fists and at sex. You know I'm fresh as Ajax. Baby, I'm lit, ain't no catch. Only my name on my checks. Single by
If
choice, I
Sweetie
ain't
made this
cursed. Keep my
exact
foot
song, y'all
on
would
their
like it.
necks. Boy, just don't get attached.
You're right. If Sweetie, because Sweetie has no talent. Sweetie is cute. Sweetie cannot rap. If Sweetie made that, that is on par with her talent. That is not on par with Chloe Bailey's talent. Chloe Bailey is a very talented woman. Her saying I something about some gnats and a fly. Take that to Dr. Seuss. Take it to Dr. Seuss right now. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that from Chloe Bailey. Light skin Keisha.
I really thought like
Cool.
that hook really had me. I was like, yeah.
I was like,
And then she literally, and then she blew it.
Just tweak the
Then
verse.
she blew it with the fucking verse. I was like,
She had me in the first half. Like
you want to pull my
the
dress, baby? This
concept
ain't tracks.
isn't bad. I just want the verse redone. If we could keep that same chorus and just slide a little bit different on the beat, I'm with you.
Beyonce got to show her how to rap, because when Beyonce was first rapping, we was all like, "Oh nah, baby girl, sister, let's not." When Beyonce
When
first
did
started,
Beyonce first start rapping? What was that on Beyonce? That was on self-titled, right?
yeah, I think so. When it wasn't like straight singing.
Or maybe it was Drunken. No, it was one with her. Wasn't it her and
No, it wasn't Drunken.
Jay-Z?
She
started. Wasn't it a song with her and Jay-Z where she started rapping?
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, it was before that.
No, it was before that.
That's
Okay,
when
maybe
she
it
got
wasn't
good
with her
at
and Jay.
rapping.
I don't remember her rapping recently.
I don't mean her being bad. Let me not say she was bad at rapping, but it was like everybody was
She know
like,
how to ride a beat now. I'll tell you that.
but we were like, Beyonce, we didn't come here for that. That's not what we
Oh, it was like when she was doing that formation stuff. It was like talking, singing.
Yeah. Or like,
it was the formation era.
Like y'all haters corny with the Illuminati.
Yeah, it was that formation era when she did the rapping, talking, singing bullshit. Where everybody was like, "What the fuck is this, Beyonce?" But like, we kind of fuck with it. But like, what is this?
But
We want you to sing.
Exactly. So she's just figuring it out.
My girl a rapper now though. Y'all, what can she do? She
slid
on Ape shit. She slid on the Savage remix. Like my girl be slipping and sliding all up and through the oceans, baby. Y'all can't really tell her nothing.
Yeah,
what can she do? I have yet
to
find the thing. I have yet. Well, I'm gonna continue to stay in Haley as a group.
Stay out of it. Don't get any ideas, Beyonce. Do not do another Obsessed. We good.
Do not do another fucking movie for the life of me. Please don't. Please, I cannot sit through another one. Please.
So we just go turn a blind eye to Dreamgirls and Cadillac Records?
Well, the reason why she was doing well in Dreamgirls, one, she didn't really do that much acting because that was probably her personality.
That's why I was like,
If we're keeping it a
in
buck.
Dreamgirls, it was good because I feel like she was playing herself, especially at the end when she was like, she wanted to go be Cleopatra, and that
Yeah,
she was literally being herself.
that was very much
Okay, Cadillac
Beyonce.
Records. She was nothing like
I've
herself.
never seen it.
Neither.
I've never seen the
I
movie.
only seen the song.
I've only seen the song where she's singing to that white man.
And then again, I said they put
But you believed that clip. You believed because she became somebody else for Cadillac Records.
But the thing, and I think the reason why in that clip I believe is because she was singing. She wasn't talking.
And I didn't even believe
Beyonce
it.
knows how to evoke emotion when she's singing.
They made her eyes hella watery too soon. Like it was like immediately. She was like, in all water.
Like she knows how to evoke some emotion out of you when she's singing. Now when she's acting, not so much. Singing, because when I listen to Sandcastles, every time I'd be like, "Fuck,
we will Sandcastles."
I'm like, Jesus Christ!
When she told that man to get his prophylactics, I felt that. Ooh, I did.
I'd be like, things are getting. Like, there's a frog in my throat. Like, God damn, things are getting wicked up in here. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, let's end this shit. We've been talking for an hour.
Yeah. Do we have a not that complicated?
I don't have a not that complicated for this one. So,
all right. It was great catching up with you guys.
I had one, but then I never typed it out, and then it came to my head while we were talking, and then I lost it again. So, yeah.
So we're just gonna peace up out of here.
Yeah, it's been great catching up with you guys. We're back.
Next episodes will be more,
more giving theme and structure. You know, we just wanted to joke with y'all a little bit. And if you're not from New Orleans, Urban Dictionary, I don't know, because I'm not about to sit here and explain what that means. All right, so follow us on Instagram.
Yes. You can follow me at Sotasia, SEAUXTEJAH.
And me at 2_ Jametra, JAMETRA.
And you can follow me on all social media platforms at Moashco. That's MOASHCO. You already know. Coming through the door, drop it to the flow. About to give you Mo. Make sure you subscribe, rate, follow our Instagram, the podcast Instagram.
NTC Pod, not that complicated.
That's what I had meant the first time, but we went into our individuals.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever. We'll see y'all next week.
All right, see y'all.
Bye. Bye.